guys, welcome to another episode of In the Shop with CustomLowz. It is episode 27. We're going to be working on the center console today, doing a whole bunch of sanding. I got a new box we're doing for two Sundown Audio X10s. It's a 2018 Ford F-150. It's going under the seat, so we'll be cutting that, starting assembly on that today. We're going to be, like I said, doing a whole bunch of sanding on the center console. We got two enclosures being picked up today, go out to our customers. Should be an awesome day, exciting episode, so let's see where today takes us, and we'll get to work. So I'm almost finished up with the design. Cam's over here sanding away. Got to sand all these pieces over here for the center console. I'm gonna shoot another coat of primer. We got two coats yesterday on, but it's with the stack fab, there's a lot of voids in the plywood, so I'm gonna prime it again after he's done sanding that, and hopefully by the time he's done with that, I should be done figuring out the cut list for the next enclosure, but it's going good so far. So finally just got finished up with this design, two Scar Audio VDX10s. It's a under seat enclosure for 2020 Chevy Silverado. Definitely a pain in the ass design. One wanted an amp rack in there, which is hard to accommodate. Plus, the 2020s have like an extra hump in them, so there's a ton of pieces. I think this has probably got to be my largest design file yet. It's like 30 different images just to get the design to them, so it's done. Now we're going to start getting the cut list for the next enclosure, the 2018 Ford F-150. Get that cut list made up, and then we'll start cutting these parts. Hopefully Cam will be done sanding soon. I think he's on his last part now, so making good progress. Alright, so all these pieces are now sanded. Cam's over there mixing up the primer. We're using a Rust-Oleum rusty metal primer. That's just because I could lay it on thick, fill in some of these voids on this stuff. Got the design done that I needed to do for the 2020 Chevy Silverado. Finished the cut list for the 2018 Ford F-150 under seat enclosure that we're going to be doing after we prime these. So we're getting ready to spray all this stuff now. After we spray it, we're going to start cutting the enclosure. Pieces primed up, they're drying right now. We're going to start working on the next enclosure, which is the Ford F-150 under seat enclosure. It's the two Sundown Audio X10s. It's a 2018. We're going to be cutting our pieces. We're going to be going off a cut list. We got two sheets to cut, so not that much stuff. I guess we're just going to get right to it. So we got all the pieces cut for this enclosure. Now we're gonna start probably working first on the baffle because it has a kerf in it. And we gotta make some detailed cuts to that. So we'll probably start on the baffle and work our way through the rest of the enclosure. Definitely wanna try to get it mostly assembled today. So we'll see where we go. We'll bring you guys back with another update. $80 worth of router bits later, I finally cut through the baffle. I've never had such a hard time cutting through one fucking piece in my life. I broke the first bit, which it was maybe a month or two old, so I'm not super mad about that. I had a brand new backup bit, brand new in the package. Brand new in the package. I opened that up, put it in, bit fucking breaks. So I have no bits. I really want to finish. We drive all the way to Home Depot to go get another bit. I buy a second one because when I'm buying the upcut or downcut spiral bit, what's the technical? Up spiral bit. When I buy these bits, I almost always buy two just because they do tend to break, and it sucks, you know, halfway through a circle cutout, a bit breaks. It's probably the only router bit that I use that actually does break. You know, the rest of them are flush trim bits or roundovers or chamfer bits, so those don't really break. They might get dull, but they don't break. So anyway, we go to Home Depot, get two more bits, put another bit in, another bit fucking breaks. Third bit, 3 bits down. I've definitely broken 2 in a day. I've never broken 3 in a day. Put the 4th bit in, brand new bit again. Get maybe a half a revolution through, and the bit breaks again. I'm blown away. I don't think I've ever broken this many bits in one day. Like I said, $80 down the drain. Like, I could see the profit on this box just flying away. I guess that's how it goes. Really sucks. Honestly, here's the third package. I'm probably gonna email Diablo, honestly, because I don't know. Like, just the way these bits broke, the metal seems really cheap and shitty. And I mean, it literally shattered into really small pieces. I'm trying to get these little ends over here. And these little tiny little shards of router bit. I mean, here's 3 ends just right here, just of pieces that I have. I'm gonna email them. Maybe they'll help me out. Hopefully they do. If not, I'm gonna start trying to find another upcut spiral bit. I've tried the 12-volt tools ones. It seemed like they didn't have the issue of breaking, but they went dull extremely quick, like shockingly quick. I guess I'd rather have a dull bit than a broken bit, but dull sucks too. So hopefully they'll help me out on this. I think I've probably purchased, I don't even know how many just of this specific bit I've purchased, probably 20 or 30. I mean, I have some of the latest old ones in here. Let's see. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them just right there that I have in my bit tray over there. So you're talking 9, and then 4 today. That's 13. Plus I got an old burnt up one here. That's 14. That's 14 just of ones I have here in the shop. So I know I've quadrupled that at least in the past years. And plus I use all their router bits or anything else. My circle bits or my roundover bits are typically Diablo. I mean, Diablo's by Freud, so shit, even the saw blades I use, the sandpaper, circle bits, like literally everything they got, I use it. So hopefully they'll help me out, considering the fact that I am such a loyal customer to them. I'm going to see how much I can get more done to this here. I'm really kind of feeling defeated after all that, so we'll see where we go. I'm going to show you guys real quick where we're at. Here we are, got through all these pieces. Pretty rough, honestly. A little sanding is going to be definitely needed. As you can see, some broken pieces of bits right there. definitely sucks, but we're gonna make some more progress on this thing. Definitely awesome progress today. We got all the pieces cut and we started assembling it and doing some of the fine tuning cutting. So I'm happy today, but we're gonna see where else we can get. All right, so before I take off for the night, I wanna at least get these kerfs cut, glued and drying. I know I was trying to start on like a little bit of a tutorial for the kerfs, but the whole issue with the router bits kind of made that not happen. So if you guys do want to see a little bit of a tutorial or a full tutorial on kerfing, let me get at least probably, let's say 5 comments down below that request it, and I'll actually do it. But I'm gonna get these cut real quick, get them glued up, drying, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, we got our kerfs cut. This will take care of our outside piece. This is covering the sides. This is one side, this is the other side. Still got to cut the plexiglass windows out, the holes for the ports. Got our baffle here, pretty much. Besides cutting the plexiglass window in the middle, this is done. We made a ton of progress today, super happy. So we'll be back tomorrow, finish this thing. I say we should be able to finish at least the building part up. Hopefully get some primer sprayed on there so we can get this thing bed linered up. But that is it for another episode of In the Shop with CustomLowz. Thank you guys again so much for watching. It is episode 27. We've made it all the way to 27 episodes. We're gonna keep going. If you're this is your first episode watching, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you've been watching since episode 1 and you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Please make sure you like this video. Drop me a comment below, let me know what you think. And again, if you guys want that kerf tutorial, make sure I get at least 5 comments requesting it. I'll do a full video for it. Other than that, that is about it for the day. As always, if you guys need audio equipment, make sure you check out the links in the description below. I got all the links to my website for all the audio stuff you're gonna need, so make sure you check that out. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for another amazing episode of In the Shop with CustomLowz.